Harar Mahadev, welcome to my channel. Today is back and biceps. We're gonna start off with a classic wide grip lat pull down. This is one of the most common and effective exercises for building a wider back. The wide grip targets the outer lats, helping create that desirable V taper. As you pull the bar down to your upper chest, you're not just working your lats, your teres major, traps, rear delts, and even your biceps are involved. Keep your elbows out and your torso slightly lean back. Don't yank the weight, focus on control. Imagine driving your elbows down and in. This isn't about ego lifting, it's about feeling the muscle work. Next up is reverse seated close grip lat pull down with my back facing the cable stack. This variation puts me in a unique angle of lat activation. By facing away from the cable stack, I get a more vertical line of pull and a deeper stretch at the top. The close neutral grip allows me to target the lower lats, inner back, and the teres major more directly. Sit tall, chest up, and pull the attachment down towards your upper chest. Don't lean back too far. The goal is full range of motion, not momentum. Keep the movement strict. Great for anyone trying to sculpt width and density in the mid-back while minimizing involvement from the traps. Now, let's see that lat spread come alive. This is what full range and proper contraction does. Notice the width, the density, that cobra shape. Build your wings not just for aesthetics but for strength and balance. Next up, rope pullover, one of the most underrated lat isolation movements. Focus on pulling through your elbows and let your lats do the work. Keep your arms slightly bent. Don't turn this into a tricep pushdown. Think about driving your hands down and back toward your thighs. I'm keeping my torso slightly bent forward to increase the stretch and the range. This is a great movement to finish off your lats, especially after heavy compounds. Remember, the key here is isolation, not weight. Go lighter if needed and keep the reps clean. Next up is wide grip seated rows with a mag attachment for maximum width and thickness. This mag grip puts my hands in a natural ergonomic position, reducing wrist strain and allowing full lat activation. I'm keeping my chest up, spine neutral, and pulling through the elbows, not the hands. That way the tension stays on the upper lats, teres major, and rear delts. At the peak, I hold for a brief second to really squeeze the back. Then I control the negative all the way out to get that deep stretch. This exercise builds thickness across your upper and mid back. Keep the reps clean and no bouncing, just control and contraction. Next exercise, Smith machine bent over row. I'm gonna use pronated grip and my feet will be shoulder width apart. I hinge at the hips until my torso is parallel to the floor, core tight, back is flat and knees slightly bent. As I pull the bar towards my lower abdomen, I drive through my elbows and squeeze my shoulder blades together, engaging the upper back muscles, the lats, rhomboids, rear delts, and mid traps. Then I control the descent to feel a full stretch. The fixed bar path of a Smith machine adds stability and allows me to focus on controlled execution and maximal back engagement. This hits the upper back thickness and posture without compromising form. Second set, same grip, same form, pushing for more control and muscle squeeze. Again, my torso stays stable at about 45 degrees, chest up, core is engaged. I'm leading with the elbows to target the full depth of the back muscles. At the top of each rep, I pause momentarily to squeeze and maximize the contraction. Control is everything here. I'm not using momentum at all. This second set is where you really feel the burn in the lats, traps, and rear delts. It's a compound movement that builds real thickness across the upper back while also engaging biceps and core stabilizers. The stability of the Smith machine lets me lift heavier without form breaking down, making every rep count. Next up is the machine row with a neutral grip, wrist straps on, letting me focus on heavy tension. This row machine is angled to mimic a free weight rowing motion but with the machine control, making it perfect for lifting heavy while maintaining form. I'm using wrist straps to protect my grip and ensure I'm pulling strictly with my back, especially important when going heavy. The neutral grip allows the elbows to stay close to the body, maximizing lat engagement and minimizing trap overdrive. That means great width and sweep across the lats with less stress on the forearms and the wrists. At the top of each rep, I pause to squeeze and retract my shoulder blades fully. On the descent, I control the motion to keep the tension on the mid-back, rhomboids, teres major and mid-traps as well as the lats. You're building density and real thickness in the upper back. The fixed plane of motion ensures stability and reduces lower back strain, making it safer and more effective for heavier loads. Tall lifters, this setup helps you maintain ideal mechanics without rounding your spine. This is the kind of row that fills out the wings and builds a strong aesthetic back. Now I'm going to do unilateral high to low cable rows, one lat at a time, pulling the elbows towards my glutes. This is a high to low cable row technique where I pull one side at a time. I've set on a bench to stabilize my body and I'm pulling the cable diagonally, driving the elbow towards the glutes to fully activate the lats, especially the lower and outer fibers. Unilateral cable rows are fantastic for correcting imbalances and creating symmetry in your back. Pull one side on its own, then switch. This allows better mind-muscle connection and a deeper stretch than bilateral pulls. You'll feel the contraction in the lat as you pull downward and back towards your hip. At the top of each rep, I squeeze the lat and hold for a brief pause. Control the eccentric, descend slowly to maintain tension throughout the full range. This exercise doesn't just target the lats. It works the rhomboids, traps, posterior delts and even engages the core to stabilize the movement. For tall lifters like me, using a bench helps lock in the form without compromising mid-back position. The focus is strict single arm control, no momentum, just hollowing out each muscle fiber. This is the type of back move that adds width, depth and detail in the most balanced way. First set of standing easy bar curls to build the arms. Easy bar curls are powerful ham booster for both the biceps and the supporting muscles underneath. The angle design reduces wrist strain, making it more comfortable than a straight bar grip, yet still highly effective at driving hypertrophy. Grip the bar shoulder width apart, palms supinated, and remember to keep your elbows locked next to your torso. As you curl, breathe out, engage the biceps fully, and stop just short of your shoulders to keep tension on the muscle. The exercise targets the biceps brachii, long head, short head, while also recruiting the brachialis and brachioradialis, creating that fuller, thicker arm look. Every rep should be smooth, controlled, and no swinging. Second set, standing easy bar curls. Let's lock in the biceps peak and brachialis detail. The easy bar curl gives my arm a neutral grip option, putting less stress on my wrist and elbows while fully activating both heads of the biceps, plus the brachialis and brachioradialis. Notice how I keep my elbows locked next to my torso, no swinging, no momentum. This focuses the load directly on the muscle and keeps the tension even throughout the rep. Speed control is everything. Slow up, slow down, especially on the eccentric phase to prime hypertrophy. That peak at the top isn't just flex, it's where growth happens. Next up, alternating dumbbell curls. Twisting at the top, rotating through the motion for better contraction. As I curl each dumbbell, I twist my wrists smoothly from a neutral grip at the bottom into a fully supinated grip at the top. That little rotation hits the biceps brachii hard, especially the long head, which gives your biceps peak that extra pop. This isn't about flexion. It also works the supination function of the biceps, firing more muscle fibers and improving forearm strength and wrist control. Keep your elbows locked, core tight. This ensures you're isolating the biceps and not swinging the weight. By curling one arm at a time, you also get better mind muscle connection and symmetry. The twist at the top creates a strong peak contraction, while lowering with that reverse twist keeps constant tension on the muscle, essential for hypertrophy. Alternate arms with focus and control connecting through each rep. This is how you sculpt size, detail, and thickness in both biceps and forearms. First set of standing one arm hammer curls, neutral grip, alternating reps. Hammer curls are more than just bicep builder. They're a high impact movement for arm thickness and forearm strength. The neutral grip helps engage not only the biceps brachii but also the brachialis and brachioradialis, which gives the arms the full and the three-dimensional look. I perform one arm at a time, keeping the elbow tight to my torso and core braced. This allows for better focus, better mind-muscle connection, and perfect form under the load. As I curl up, I maintain a vertical wrist angle, no supinating, no twisting, and pause for a brief squeeze at the top. That's where the real tension is locked in. The descent is slow and controlled. Don't let the weight slam you down. This setup reduces wrist and elbow stress, making it perfect for trainees who want joint-friendly yet heavy stimulus. And because you are working one arm at a time, you build balance and spot strengths or imbalances on each side. This exercise isn't about curling heavy, it's about curling smart to induce real arm hardness, density, and functional strength. Let the iron speak. Pump check. Check out that back density from every row and pull down today. Now see that lat spread, wings flaring, waist looking narrower. True V taper right here. Next, the arms fully pumped, long head showing, thickness all around. That's what happens when you train with focus and intention. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. Har Har Mahadev.